besita, me la besita, me la besita.
Said she need a wah. I can't keep up. She miss me and I gus. Can tell by how she stressed.
Hello everybody and welcome to another weekly vlog. Thank you for being here. Thank you for liking, commenting, and of course don't forget to subscribe. Okay, it is lunchtime on Friday and I've got a bunch of decisions to make. One, I need to go to the gym. I should have went this morning. We're not going to talk about it. I got in really late from my pole class last night and it just was not happening. Two, I need to go to the library, drop off some books, pick up some books. Three, I have been putting off a trip to Costco since forever. First of all, Costco as a single person, a lot of times doesn't feel like it makes sense. However, I'm missing things like soft soap and I need some bar soap. And I need some laundry detergent and I need some pods for my dishwashing machine. So it's like those things seem worth it. What doesn't seem worth it? The crowds. Like there's never a time you can go to Costco and it's not crowded. And then I was thinking, oh, I'll just order Instacart. And I'm just like, but I also kind of want to browse. So I'm like in this weird dilemma of what to do. Because yeah, I need to go to the gym though, because I should have went this morning and I have not been back to my gym that I pay a membership for because I got the chemical peel, which let's get into that real quick. This is day 6. Tomorrow will make day 7. I still have a little bit of the skin hanging on here, but otherwise we're pretty good. And I am still really loving my results. I have a lot of hyperpigmentation. This is the year I'm trying to get my skin together, so there's that. But I just gotta make some quick decisions because I only have an hour lunch break. It's not like I have more than that. And honestly, it makes more sense to go to the gym, get in the gym, get out, drop off my library books. I can do all that. I have my work laptop with me, so I'll probably work from the gym for an hour before I come back. So I'll get my work in, work for an hour, drop my library books off, come back, finish up work for the day. And then the decision will be this evening. Will I go to Costco or not? It's going to be a freezing weekend here in Philly. Looking at the temperature, like I think they said it's supposed to be like below freezing in the morning, and typically I go to pole in the morning, but baby, I don't know if your girl is gonna make it. I really don't. I don't know. So, but also my assignment for the weekend is write 5 to 10 pages that I can submit for this writers conference at the end of, it's not a conference, it's a retreat, our Black women's writers retreat at the end of February. So honestly, it being freezing cold is like the perfect excuse for me not to go anywhere. Although I need to get my lashes done, my eyebrows done, so I need to check her appointment schedule and see if I can either squeeze it on Monday or try to go Tuesday after work. There's just so much going on next week, especially Valentine's week, and I've got 3 book events to go to, and I also have a concert that weekend. It's Valentine's Day weekend. So this is like a lot of things going on. So I just need to figure it out. But this weekend and this vlog, and this might be actually a weekend vlog instead of a weekly vlog, it's gonna be about me getting these pages done about this process. And you know, just like Alicia, I'll put a whole bunch of things in the way that need to be done, and then I'll be scrambling Sunday night to get this done. And that's not what I wanna do. So I think I just decided to go to the gym. Let's go to the gym. I think it'll clear my mind, and then I'll figure the rest out later. that 5 books? 6. I've got 2 at home. Only came in here for 1 book. Okay, so I made it to Club Costco, and I say Club Costco because why is it jumping in here? Why is it jumping in here? I don't know why I thought because it's a Friday night it would not be, but it's jumping in here. So we're gonna attempt to get in and out, and I know that's not about to happen because it's jumping in here. Should have just ordered. I should have just ordered. But I don't have nowhere else to be, right? Clearly, because I'm in here with everybody else on a Friday night. I'm gonna get in here, and I'm not gonna say I'm gonna get out because that's not what's about to happen. It's about to take forever because there's so many people in here. And I haven't been in here in a while, and I know there's probably some little things that I would want to get. I want to look at the cookware. And I want to look at the activewear as well because I heard that there's some Lulu dupes in here as far as tights are concerned. Oh my God, I just realized they don't take my card because they stopped because Capital One switched to Discover. Shoot, I gotta ask them when I get up there because they don't take anything other than Visa for payment. And Capital One switched over to Discover Network for their debit cards. And I don't know if I can use my card in here. Okay, we're gonna figure this out. Actually, I have a Chase card. There's money on there, so I can use that. Let's go. And I'm finally home. I left the house at 6:15. It is 9:23. And I spent way too much money. So once again, if you hear me talking about running to the grocery store, it better be to get a couple things because I have the essentials. And like, I look how I feel. Ragged. But let me show you some of the things that I got at Costco that I'm actually excited about. These fruit jerky, I purchased these and one at a time, they're so expensive. So seeing them in this bulk thing made me happy. So I bought the Chobani, the Chobani. So this, and what else did I get? I got a lot of home stuff. Like I got detergent and stuff for my dishwasher, all that type of stuff. Like that's stuff that will last me a while. I got this soup, and it's kind of ridiculous, I guess, to buy stuff like this because I can make soup, but like I am just I'm recognizing that these next few months of my life are going to be so busy, and as much as I want to be the ultra adult and cook every meal, it's just not about to happen. So I just have to be real about my food prep and what I can save time on. But I did get a big jar of the bouillon, Better Than Bouillon, which I don't know why I did that because it's gonna take me forever. When does this expire? Oh, this doesn't expire to 2027. Okay, we good then. I got these maple chicken patties, the Amy Lou. Oh, I love these salmon burgers. I hadn't had them in so long because I haven't been to Costco in a while, but I got these. I did get these expensive tail grapes. The Muscat grapes. Oh my God, I can't wait to eat these. I know they're good. Delish. Again, why did I do this? I can freeze a lot of this stuff, which I think I'm gonna do. This is the Chipotle chicken. And when I went to Wegmans, I got the bib lettuce so I could do like lettuce wraps. And then I got a big thing of the Just Bare. It's funny because I just started eating chicken again, and look at me eating all this chicken. Crazy. But I just needed things that are quick, protein filled. Oh, I got these crumbles, these sesame crumbles, because I'm like, yeah, I can do the bib lettuce and the crumbles, and it's just a real quick protein thing. I stopped at Chipotle and got something to eat because I'm starving. And when I went to Trader Joe's, I just got basic things from Trader Joe's that I always get, like my little fruit bars and stuff like that. So I'm tired, like dead tired. I need to call and catch up with my homegirl. So I'm gonna actually call her now if I can find my phone. Hey.
What you doing, girl?
Girl, I just got in from Costco.
Oh, okay, Costco Wars.
Listen, that place drives me crazy.
I know it does. I was in there yesterday. I was like, girl, get in here and get out. Get in here and get out. You don't need a bunch of shit.
Hello, and it is Saturday. Welcome back. So yesterday, what did I do yesterday? Oh, I ended up going to the gym, brought my work laptop with me, took my hour break to work out, did some work. I was able to get to the library yesterday, which was a good 2-for-1. I went in, let me adjust this here, visualize a little bit wider, there we go. I went in to pick up my hold, which is the 7 Daughters of Natalie Dupree. I'm sorry, why do I keep saying Natalie Dupree? I have no idea why I keep saying that. But I got this book, which I should be able to finish this up pretty quickly. This is much anticipated 2026 novel that I'm looking forward to diving into. But of course, I did too much. Okay? That was the theme of yesterday. Between going to Costco and going to the library, I did a little bit too much. So I ended up coming home with a few others. I came home with Zeal by Morgan Jenkins, The Rib King by Lottie Hubbard. And then I actually reread The Women of Brewster Place last year, and I loved it. Like, I don't know if any of you have read the books or if you've seen the movie, but Gloria Naylor is a treasure. And in the edition that I read, Tayari Jones actually does the foreword, and I really appreciated Tayari's perspective on giving Gloria her flowers. The techniques that Gloria uses in her writing are techniques that current authors are lauded for, that she hasn't gotten the credit for. So I really appreciated Tayari with that introduction. Tayari is actually going to be here next week for a book talk, which I'm really excited. No, at the end of the month for a book talk, which I'm really excited about. I have a lot of book events coming up in February, which is awesome. Went to Trader Joe's last night, was chopping it up with one of the women at Trader Joe's, and she asked me what I was doing for the weekend, and I told her I was reading, and so we got into a whole discussion about books. Shout out to her. I actually am going to email her a copy of the Philly book event calendar that I put together, so that she has that and can come to events, because I was filling her in on all of the authors that are coming in February. So we're having a good bookish month in Philly, and I'm really excited about that. But back to Gloria Naylor. I picked up Mama's Day and Bailey's Cafe, which is part of, I'm pretty sure this book came before The Women Brewster Place, if I'm not mistaken. No, this comes after. Linden Hills. No, Mama Day comes first. So I'm gonna read this one. And then I read The Women Brewster Place. And then I'll read Bailey's Cafe. You know what? I need to get Linden Hills. It's funny, I actually went in looking for Linden Hills because I was listening to Cree and her husband. I am going to forget his name and I am so sorry. And they were talking about reading Linden Hills and giving Gloria her flowers. So I am going to, yeah, I need to get that. It was not on the shelf, but I'm going to do that as well. Last year, I made it a point to read books written by Black women, or written by women actually, because I read The Joy Luck Club again, that I read in younger years as an adult. I did this a few years back with Color Purple, and I highly suggest if you are 30 plus and you have not reread or even read The Color Purple, read it in a grown woman's eyes. I'm telling you, like, it completely transformed my way of thinking about the characters, thinking about the book, thinking about Alice Walker, thinking about the movie. Like, 10 out of 10, highly recommend that you do that. And then I got this novel called Small Silent Things. I had never heard of this novel, but it was on the shelf. It looked good, so I picked it up. So all in all, I got 6 books. Mind you, I have stacks and stacks and stacks of books that I have not read, but I am a mood reader and I will cop to that, which is why I do not do good in book clubs. Like, I will come into a book club if there's a book they're reading that I've wanted to read, but I also think that's not fair to book clubs, is to have someone with one foot in and one foot out. So I tend to not do book clubs at all. But I am going to finish up This Here Is Love, which is my current read by Princess Joy L. Perry. It is historical fiction. Historical fiction is my favorite genre. I'm going to navigate to historical fiction and then fiction that deals with nonfiction that deals with history 9 times out of 10. This is where you're going to see me. I like historical fiction and family sagas. Those are my jams. I also have been, as I'm writing my own novel, I've had this book for like 2 years, to be honest. It's called Save the Cat, Writes a Novel, the last book on novel writing you'll ever read. So I've been using this as I'm writing my own novel. And all that to say is, it is gonna be a real chill reading and writing day. I've got to get those 5 pages written to submit for that writer's retreat. So I'm gonna be in the house, girl. I'm gonna be in the house too, because according to the weather app, it feels like, hold on, let me see if there's an update. It feels like -10 outside. It's 8 degrees. So if you think I'm stepping foot outside them doors, absolutely not. I'm not going out there. It is way too cold. I am going to go to the gym in my building, get a workout in a little bit later, get this writing done, loaf, nap, snack, and that's all she wrote for me today. But I will check in with you guys as I make my progress. This is going to be a very slow wind down type of weekend, one that I need because the next 2 weeks in particular are going to be very, very busy. So
we talk street art, sarcasm, crass humor and high fashion. Peach color moon glistens the plot thickens as we laugh over shotguns and tongue kisses. Bubble back, truth for dare, and would you rather? A cold flame, the thrill and no shame. Drugs, sex, and Polaroids. Pick a star in the sky, we could both say goodbye all night. I wish I could paint our love, these moments in vibrant. You wordplay, turns into gunplay, turns into pillow talk, turns into sweet dreams, turn into coffee and
Okay, we've been through it today because I have dropped this camera like 3 times, and that is absolutely ridiculous. But anywho, I was making lunch. This is the what is this? This is quinoa and brown rice with garlic. Was something that I bought from Costco yesterday. So I had this, and then I made okay, so this is me not having guilt about not being able to like do it all. Meaning this right here is a meal that I grabbed from Sprouts. I added extra onions, and then that's it. Like, I just cannot do everything. I can't work out, work, write a book, be in community with folks, and cook from scratch every single day. I mean, I wasn't doing that anyway, but like, no guilt at all. So I'm gonna have this for lunch, and I'm gonna get back on the couch and continue to read. And then I can't decide if I'm gonna go work out first and then write, or I'm gonna write a little bit, then go work out. I don't know. We'll see how I feel. I'm gonna give myself a little bit more time to read and eat my lunch. It's late, so it's like a real late lunch. The rest of this might be dinner, actually. I've got some tortillas. I could just make a little taco or something out of it. I see that this is, you guys are wobbly, or is that the autofocus? I think that's the autofocus doing this to me. I dropped the camera, and I'm like really nervous about the lens now. So yeah, we're gonna see. Bye. Okay, so I have ruminated on the couch reading, and now I'm in my office getting ready to write. So I went and looked at the invitation that I received to actually apply to this writer's retreat, and it's due by Monday. Yes. And so the person who is actually going to be running this, oh my gosh. I said I didn't care about whether I got this or not, but now I kind of care. But I am going to work on getting in a few pages. It says, there's a couple options here. I can submit some of the writing that I've done on my Substack, and I don't know if that should or could count. So I'm not gonna throw that out. I'm not gonna do that. But it does say you complete a simple online application which includes a writing sample of up to 5 to 10 pages. So I've got 5 to 10 pages that I can submit. So I'm just gonna knock out some writing. Like, I can also link my Substack so that they have that, and just do what I need to do. So I'm gonna give myself a couple hours. What time is it? It's 6:11. I'm just gonna write. I'm gonna give myself an hour, see where I land in an hour. Also, I've been looking at some of the prompts for this book, and actually I really like one of the exercises. It's called the beat sheet. And it's kind of like breaking down a summary of what's going to be in your novel. There are 15 different acts, and kind of explains what goes where. And I'm really liking this too. So I'm going to see what I can finish in an hour, see how I feel, go to the gym, work out, come back, see how much more I can knock out, and kind of go from there. But I want to submit this by tomorrow. So I'm really shooting. I really would like to get this done tonight, but I know how I am. And kind of go from there. So I will check back in with you guys. Let's just say I'm going to check back in. It's 6:12. I'm going to check back in at 7:15.
Old souls have found a new religion. Now I'm swimming in that sin. Baptism. Peach color skies reveal a sunrise. Until we lost angels discover salvation. Don't you wish we could run away now? Drugs, sex, and Polaroid. Pick a star in the sky. We could both say goodbye.
Okay, I'm back. It is 7:15. exactly. And that sprint went pretty well. Because this is based on a historical moment, I kind of stopped and was doing a little bit of research, found a YouTube video about that moment in history. So I'm still kind of doing that thing where I'm like trying to do the research in the middle of writing, but like I was able to get into a bit of a flow state. My attention span is just bad. I need to have the phone out of the room when I do these writing sprints. However, I feel like I got quite a few things done. The way the book is going to be, the format of the book is likely going to be short chapters with headers. And I'm realizing that like as I'm writing it out. And so it's like, oh, this isn't it's 5 pages, but it's not 5 pages, right? Because I'm one section, the second section is another page. So I'm gonna have to figure it out as far as what I'm gonna submit. But I'm just gonna submit. I'm gonna submit whatever I have. It has to be done. So I'm gonna pause here. I keep saying I can't help, whatever. And I'm not an evening workout person, so I might just go down and walk on the treadmill for a little bit, or I might do some yoga, or actually I don't know if I need to be working out at all. Like, I'm such a morning person when it comes to working out that the evening is it's not even computing for me right now. So I might not work out at all. In fact, I think I want to continue doing some research as well as getting some pages down and or read, whatever the case is. You see, I'm all over the place. This was good. I will absolutely have enough to submit tomorrow. The idea is to submit tomorrow afternoon. Super Bowl is tomorrow, so I want to have the rest of my day kind of free. So yeah, that was good. That was actually really good. So I'm proud of myself for getting something done. Let me see how many. It ain't even a lot of words on this page because I stopped halfway in to do some research. And that's the thing with submitting this writing sample. It's going to be a portion of the book that I'm working on, and like some of it is going to be quoting periodicals. So I'm gonna have to figure this out. I'm gonna have to figure it out. Or I could pull something from my Substack. Yeah, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Good morning and happy Sunday. I got up and was hella productive this morning. So I ended up getting up. What did I do? Oh, I got up, cleaned up the kitchen a little bit, made my coffee, picked out a recipe for Sunday dinner. It's a recipe that I've done before in a cookbook that I've had for a little while. I figured since it's Super Bowl Sunday that I would do appetizer type of things. So I'm doing like black bean tacos. I would do some wings with a little hot sauce on it, buffalo sauce on it. I've got some queso dip. I've got salsa. So it's just gonna be a smorgasbord because it's Super Bowl Sunday. All right. It is freezing outside. I am going to go down to the gym and get a workout in real quick. There's a vintage market that's here, and I missed the last time they made a stop. And I'm thinking about braving the cold. I'm thinking about Braving the Code. Okay, so update on the writing. I got up and I kind of started a new story. Like, I walked past one of the books that I had and like a story popped in my mind. I think I'm gonna submit a short story instead of submitting part of my book, and then in my application talk about wanting to use that retreat to get some inspiration and to continue to write my book. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I think I am gonna go ahead and go to the vintage market. It's supposed to warm up a little bit by noon. It's not that far from me, so I think it'll work. But yeah, I'm gonna try to leave the house today in this cold. So keep me in your thoughts and prayers. Yeah. Okay, happy Super Bowl Sunday. So what you saw me make was this buffalo bean taco from a vegan cookbook that I've had for a while. Catherine is the best. Her TikTok is plant-based RD. She's a vegan registered dietitian. She also has an Instagram page, and like I said, a cookbook, a website. You can get this recipe there. But these are my Super Bowl snacks. So I have the taco, one piece of chicken. I've got the Trader Joe's Mexican rice. I've got this cowboy dip with beans, tomatoes, two types of beans, tomatoes, corn, some salsa, some pickled red onions, some queso cheese, and then I have just the Honest Tea. And then for dessert, I'm gonna have a slice of this cheesecake. Oh, I also have some chips. But I'm literally, what time is it? It's 6:32. I literally finished this just in time. And then at halftime, I'm gonna watch Bad Bunny. I don't know what he's saying, y'all, but I'm hyped for it anyway. And then at halftime, after halftime is over, I'm gonna move over to my office, finish submitting my application for this writing retreat. And then that's all she wrote. I am rooting for the Seahawks as a Buckeyes fan with Jackson playing, and as a Steelers fan, and we just don't root for the Patriots, like, ever. So here's my food. There's a shadow, but here's the food. Hello, good people. It is the next day, which is Monday. I didn't come back after the Super Bowl, but I wanted to wrap this vlog off or up by saying I submitted my application for that writing retreat. Now, something funky was happening to the website and a little error popped up, but I also sent them an email this morning and just said, hey, want to make sure my application went through, so I'm waiting to hear back from them. But some good boxes were checked off this weekend. I was able to relax, read. I continued writing my novel. I actually started a short story, which is actually what I submitted along with my Substack for the writing retreat. So all in all, for me, it was a win. I would love to get picked for this retreat. But also this is just exercising a muscle for me, which is to write, to submit, to have my work out in the public. The short story I started writing, actually, I think is going to become a collection of short stories. Like, I realized I was hitting on something. So all in all, this weekend, this cozy weekend, we weren't even snowed in. It was just too daggone cold to leave the house. What's crazy is I just told my friend, like, I have not left the house since Friday. When I did that Costco run, that was the last time I left the house. I've been in the gym in my building and in my house. So I am leaving the house for the first time this evening to take a pole class. But it's kind of wild that I just did not go anywhere. I wanted to go to that vintage market, but I just could not make myself go out in that cold, y'all. Like it was in the feels like negative degrees. And that just is not my ministry. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to get myself together. Thank you guys for being here. Again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next vlog.
Fragrance, hold up, you ain't never gotta say shit, and I know your taste is a little bit high maintenance, everybody else basic, you